My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school hockey, coming to you from the Wex in Cadillac.
All right, welcome back, everybody. You are at the Wex Arena in Cadillac, Michigan. Snowy Cadillac tonight. My name is Jeff Castile, and I've got Bill Dooley with me tonight. We've got the Livonia Franklin Patriots visiting us tonight. They're taking on the Cadillac Vikings. And after 2 periods, we've got a score of 3-1. And we want to give a shout out to our crew who is doing a fine job tonight. Tonight's crew on graphics and replay is Heather Stilson. Our director is Wyatt Van Dynen. And our camera crew, we have Jessica Dean, Bailey Hoover, and we've got Renee Convica. And the camera crew is actually, this is their first hockey game tonight. So I know they were a little bit chilly. I'm not sure what they were expecting. It's not like softball or something like that. But anyway, they're doing a fine job tonight. I'm sure they're going to come back and do some more hockey games for us. So we are just getting ready to start our 3rd period.
And Jeff, we did get the name. It's Anthony Armour is our other referee out there with Marty Schaefer. So Anthony is from Traverse City.
All right.
So good to get him then. And we want to get that shout out to Carol Sharp, Les Sharp's mom. She's always watching the game. She has her gluten-free popcorn and she's watching. So hello to Carol Sharp and also to Trent Taylor, the sheriff in town. So the new sheriff in town, Trent Taylor. Oh, we are underway now here. 17 minutes to go here in the 3rd period, and the Patriots will dump it in behind the net. Going after it is Dakota Keaton and Hayden Watkins, who's had a very strong game tonight. Place it up to center, off the feet there and taken away. Coming down the side is Ian Lilly. Ian Lilly tried to make that extra move, and I think he should have just fired it. Trevor Van Vliet. Van Vliet coming up. He's got a man with him. Here's a pass over to Cox. Cox with a shot. Oh, and snapped away there by Fosmore. He said, not today.
Boy, and that was a big save, too. The Vikings do not want to go down to 4-1 early in the period here. So nice job by Carter Fosmore.
Yeah, Carter hit, and he was right on top of him. They tried to go short side high again.
Mm-hmm.
That's been the shot of preference so far, it seems like. Face off deep in the Vikings zone. It is kicked around, and Ian Munch puts his man into the boards, and coming away with it is Schmidtdale. Goes all the way back to the point there and taken away by the Vikings. Schmidtdale. Over to Ian Munch. Ian Munch up the boards. Judge will chase it back into the zone, and Derek Tonello will get to it first. Tonello fighting hard there with it. Ian Munch checks his man, and that puck will come back, and it tipped off the Vikings, so having to play this is going to be Gavin Foster. Coming in hard is Sebastian Stukel. In the corner for the Patriots, they tried to center it. That puck bounces back to the point. And ringing in around the net there was Judge. Puck is at the side of the net and now taken by Ian Munch. Munch, that was kind of a dangerous pass up to Izzard, but Zach's got a little bit of beef on him there to protect himself.
Yes, he does.
Brian Geiger, who was the lone goal scorer for the Vikings. Pass is swatted back into the zone by Hayden Watkins. First one after it is Jacob Kastriak. Geiger battling there with, trying to see who that is, number 18. Well, 7 is Brandon Webb, and 18 is Luke Orrs. Okay. At the point, kept in by Hayden Watkins momentarily. Webb over to Orrs. No real flow yet, Jeff, for the start of the 2nd period here. We're already down to just under 15 minutes. 3-1, the Patriots with the lead.
Yep, they're having a little trouble getting it out of the zone. There it goes. Hayden Watkins is right there.
There's a delayed offside. And bringing that puck back into the zone is Zebo. Tying his man up there is Jonah Pollock. The puck is right along the boards. Not really going anywhere. Finally, there's a, looked like a hook to us, didn't it?
A little bit.
And shoved down from behind by Z-Ball is Hayden Watkins. He's kind of looking at the referee like, you got to be kidding me. Puck is in the feet of Nick Anderson. Tipped away there, trying to get around his man is Ian Lilly. Lily takes a check, keeps on going. The puck is loose in the corner. Ian is going to chase it down and go back to the point to Austin Pendrick. Pendrick puts it back in, but not far enough. And now the Patriots, here comes Austin. Pendrick with a steal. He's got some speed down the right side. He's got Tonello up front. Oh, just through his stick. Good close play there.
Yeah, that was a good pass. It was a good look by Austin Pendrick.
At the blue line, keeping it in was Jack Schmidtdale, and then covering up is going to be Will Augustine with 13.5 to go. Jeff?
All right. Hey, I just got to give a little heads up to Colin Judge there. This happened a couple minutes ago, but puck went down behind the goal line there. Derek Tonello zipped in and beat him to the puck, and he really could have slammed him, and he just let up, and he just kind of brought his body into him nice and easy. And, you know, that's where those dangerous situations happen, where somebody really gets hit hard from behind. So a good heads-up play by Colin Judge.
Yep.
Good sportsmanship
Really
there,
good
and just, you know, respecting other players.
Right. Now with some speed, it's Trevor Van Vliet down the left side. Pass over in the middle to Keaton. Keaton with the backhand save by Fosmore. Here's a pass, and it was
Fosmore has come up with some big saves already this period.
Yeah. And Gavin Foster for the Vikings in behind the net. He reverses it to Schmidtdale. Taken away nicely by Van Vliet. Oh, and he was looking for Keaton on the right side, but broken up there by Foster. Vikings hit Alan Shear. Finally, they ice it down, and it will go for an icing.
Yeah. Well, they were tired. They had to get a change. So good idea. Not a bad play to ice it on that. All right. So we want to get our sponsors in for the game tonight. We've got Napa Auto Parts. We've got Pizza Plus and Cadillac Tire. And a big thanks to our sponsors to help bring us this sports presentation tonight.
All right. Face-off is won by the Vikings, and Phillips will wrap it around the boards to Ian Munch. He tried to pass it to Watkins. Now in the corner, David Carpenter battling there with Casey Ferens. Back up the boards to Munch. Munch, nice little touch pass just off the end of the stick of Watkins. Back the other way, Casey Ferens. The Vikings, Phillips, up to Hayden Watkins. Watkins will dump it in. I have a feeling Hayden might get a goal here in the third. He's been playing a really good game.
He really has. He's had an outstanding game so far. Just got to be in the right place at the right time, I guess, sometimes.
Yep, Ferens will play it deep into the Viking zone. Back to get it is David Carpenter. Carpenter leaves it there for Phillips. Phillips on the left side. He gets to the red line, and then it's deflected out of play, and he takes a hit, kind of a late hit a little bit. We want to give a shout-out to Matt Harper. Matt Harper is in Livonia visiting family, and he's all the way from Green Bay, Wisconsin, visiting to Livonia. So big shout-out to Matt Harper. Puck goes deep into the Viking zone, chased there by Eller. That's Brandon Eller, and then he was kind of smeared along the boards by number 11, 6'5", Kyle Fugetti. And the net is loose. 6'5" freshman, Jeff. Kyle Fugetti.
All right, how about a player profile? Do we got time to get a player profile in, Bill?
I think so.
Okay, we got number 12, Brian Geiger from the Cadillac Vikings. His parents are Jen and Chad Geiger. Besides playing varsity hockey, Brian is on the varsity tennis team, a National Honor Society student, and active in his youth group at St. Anne Church. In his spare time, Brian enjoys playing video games, hanging out with friends, and sleeping.
Here comes Tonello, and
he lost his stick.
Yeah, it was slashed, and there's a penalty coming up right here, and the Vikings are going to go on the power play. Sorry, Jeff, we'll let you finish there.
No, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, besides sleeping, Brian's favorite athlete is Gus Nyquist of the Red Wings. After high school, Brian plans on attending college to pursue a degree in engineering. Congratulations to Brian Geiger for being one of our player profiles of the game, and he happens to be our goal scorer for the Vikings tonight.
I tell you what, that player profile has been red hot as far as scoring goals for us.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that throughout the year.
We'll have to get Steph Newkirk here to give us some stats on the player profile and how many goals they score.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, pass back to Schmidtdale. Schmidtdale with a shot, never got through. Now Austin Pendrick. That one was deflected there by Van Vliet. Pendrick holding on to it. Pendrick still holding on to it. Good patience there, and he gets it back to Shear. Alan Shear back to Pendrick. Cross ice, intercepted by Jacob Cox, and he does not clear. Kept in by Schmidtdale. High shot behind the net. Vikings chase after it. It's Alan Shear. In the corner is Tonello. Tonello sidesteps that big potential hit there by Zatko. Now holding on to it over to Austin Pendrick. Pendrick had Shear, but that puck was deflected by Van Vliet. Back to Shear. Minute to go here in the power play. Schmidtdale, there's a one-timer, and he fanned on it. That was Alan Shear, and the old Patriots will clear it down the ice, and they're going to go for a change. We got a mouth guard spinning across the ice.
Boy, that could have been a goal, too, if he had connected on that.
Yes.
He had it right in the wheelhouse.
Shear.
Alan's got a hard shot.
He drives that one. And Hayden Watkins giving it back to Schmidtdale. In the corner to Lilly. Lilly to Schmidtdale. Tried to feather it through, and it made it through, but it didn't touch anything. Now Hayden Watkins. Jack Schmidtdale right into the bread basket of Will Augustine, and he'll hold on with 31 seconds to go in the power play.
All right, so this power play looks much more efficient than the earlier ones. They've pretty much had the puck down that end the whole time. We're able to get some good puck movement, got a couple shots, got one on net. So there's 31 seconds left in the power play. See if the Vikings can not tie things up, but get a little bit closer.
It is 3-1. Livonia Franklin Patriots with the lead over the Cadillac Vikings. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley. Carpenter over to Pendrick. Pendrick trying to set it up. He goes back to Carpenter. Carpenter will keep it in. It was right on that blue line, just dancing along the line.
Yeah, and it can be on the line. It just can't go outside the line. So
Ian Munch corrals it, gives it back to Carpenter. In the corner to Lilly, in the slot. Ian Munch, Carpenter, he didn't have a good angle on it, so he's going to bring it into the corner. Back to full strength are the Patriots. Carpenter just fighting.
He uses strength there.
Yeah, shielding nicely. Tried to center it, knocked down there by number 5. That is Steve Morris. And there's a shot on the short side. Patriots are looking just to clear. The Vikings keep it in. And Luke Orrs behind the net. Puck up along the boards. And finally, they do clear it.
And we are even strength.
Yep, even strength. Good poke check there by Austin Pendrick. And the Patriots will get it into the zone. The Vikings, David Carpenter, he's going to go for a change. We've got Geiger out there with Lilly. Gavin Foster. Now it's Gavin Foster. Gavin Foster will dump it in behind the net. Augustine will stop it there, and Tonello trying to use his
just
speed.
about ran into the goalie.
Yeah.
He came to a quick stop.
Sebastian Stukel, number 12, in the corner. There's a big conglomeration of players there, and coming out with it is going to be Jack Schmidtdale. Schmidtdale never got that pass out, but taking it is Foster. Foster looking for Tonello. Schmidtdale now to Kaspriak. Kaspriak accidentally flips it out of play, and it'll be a stoppage with 8 minutes to go. It's still 3-1, the Patriots.
All right, well, I think Scott Graham will be pleased with that power play. Obviously a lot better than the other one. They didn't end up connecting and getting a goal, but did get some good opportunities, and again, good puck movement and, good hustle.
Got a lot of sports coming up on 26 Sports and CCT with boys and girls basketball. We also have lots more hockey to come. And next week, December, let's see, that's going to be the 15th, Riverview Gabriel will be in town, Jeff. And here's a break for Jack Schmidtdale on the right side. Here's a shot, and it's deflected off the shoulder into the corner off Augustine. And then that puck, it actually hit the bench, stick there. Good call by Anthony Armour.
Well, Augustine covers up a lot of net. He's a really big kid and doesn't leave a lot to shoot at.
He's got a bright future. I mean, he's really quick. Like you said, he's got the size. And then when you look in the NHL these days, that's kind of the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Big goaltenders. Ben
right.
Bishop, he's one that comes to mind.
Yep, Smith.
Yep.
You don't see many Mike Vernons anymore.
No. Puck is held in by Gavin Foster. Alan Shear's got Hayden Watkins with him. He turns around and whistles it wide. Coming back and almost a little slash there. Coach was looking at the referee. Coach Phelps says, wait a minute, my guy just got a penalty for that. All right, around the corner, we heard a boom go there, and Hayden Watkins holds on to it. In the corner, he's got Shear. Shear with a good move, working his way with a backhander rebound. Oh, and another save there by Augustine. Good effort by Shear and Watkins.
Good leg speed by Augustine to kick save there. And, I'll tell you, Bill, it's been a really nice hockey game tonight. It's been physical, but it's been clean. We haven't seen anything dirty, nothing chippy. Nope. There hasn't been a lot of yapping going on.
No.
It's just been a good quality hockey game.
Teams are well coached. Scott Graham for the Vikings and Dan Phelps for the Patriots.
Absolutely.
Puck is lost and then taken by Keaton for the Patriots. It comes out to Gavin Foster. Foster up the boards, and that puck is dumped into the zone, and so chasing back is going to be Foster, almost given away to Keaton. And here comes Jack Schmidtdale for the Vikings. Right back into the Viking zone. We got 6:40 to go here in the game. It's 3-1. Patriots. Here's a pass out front. Jacob Cox was checked there by the Vikings. And then here comes Alan Shear. Shear lets a good low shot go. Chasing it down is Derek Tonello, and coming away with it is Van Vliet. Van Vliet on the left side. He's got some speed, but he's got two Vikings checking him there. Vikings have a little bit of a break here. That's Shear. He's checked from behind. Behind the net, good job by Derek Tonello. That was Steve Morris, number 5, and now it's going to go the other way. Is that 26? Yeah, Van Vliet again. He's been on the ice a long time, too. Here's a play to Keaton. He'll play it over the line, and he'll go in after it. Brandon Eller. That puck will go back to center. Luke Orrs puts it in behind the net, and David Carpenter for the Vikings.
All right, Livonia Franklin brings out a new line here. They got a line change as the puck was behind the net.
That puck never got out, and Zach Izzard plays it hard behind the net to Carpenter. Carpenter with the pass in the middle. It's deflected, no icing, so it's going to go all the way down to Augustine. He'll just play it over for Morris. Number 5, he is a junior. Ian Lilly. That puck bounces up in the air. First one to it is Watkins. Watkins. Nice play to Austin Pendrick. Pendrick cuts to the middle. He'll take a shot over top of the net.
Good shot there by Austin Pendrick. Made a nice move around and got a good shot off, just a little high.
Luke Orrs will take a hit from Lilly. And Hayden Watkins with a good little move there to himself. And that was blocked in front by number 19. Is that Nolan Neva? Help me out here.
Nolan Neva.
But I don't know if that's his number, Jeff. Just touching the puck right now.
That was 19.
All right.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard when they tuck it behind their pants like that or inside their pants.
Vikings have a ton of pressure right now. Here's a play by Shear. He gets it again. There's a shot, and it'll be gloved off, and there'll be a whistle with 4:30 to go. The Vikings with all kinds of pressure.
Yeah, they're really pressing right now. Time is starting to be a factor here with 4.5 left in the third period. So they want to try and sneak one in here. But a couple good shifts.
Yeah, the Vikings have come out with Tonello, Geiger, Kaspriak, along with Pendrick and Phillips on defense. And we've got Nick Anderson, Judge, Pollock, and it looks like Zatko. And we also have Zebo out there, number 15, who put it up. And then he finishes the dump in behind the Viking net. Brendan Phillips over to his partner, Austin Pendrick. Good forecheck there by Pollock in front of the net. Oh, and that went all the way through, and a good job by Carter Fosmore. He didn't see it, Jeff.
No, he didn't. I couldn't tell if it got deflected or not, but it went 5-hole. He got it kind of caught between his pads. And fortunately for the Vikings, it did not end up sneaking through. So nice save by Fosmore.
And that's where goaltender's position is so important.
Yeah.
He didn't know where the puck was, but he was in the right position, and that's a huge move there by him to keep it 3-1.
Yeah, and that's another reason coaches tell you get the puck moving to the net, because you never know what can happen.
Every shot is a good shot. The Patriots
even
will
off
take
the face-off.
Yeah, they
like
take
that.
it right to the net. That was Trey Zebol. Number 15, Trey is he's a sophomore, and he's got some good size to him. Number 15.
Yeah, he does. Okay, he's going against Hayden Watkins.
Now the Vikings come out 2-on-2 with Ian Lilly down the right side. He's got Shear with him. He'll take the shot, and it's steered aside by Augustine. Behind the net, here comes Ryan Kerr. Kerr gets it out over the line, and then he takes a huge hit from Alan Shear. There's a hand pass, but it's in the defensive zone, so it's okay. Coming back with it is Ian Lilly. Lilly down the left side, pulls back, pass, shoot. Oh, what a save there.
Wow.
He's looking behind him is Augustine.
Now that was a save because he didn't have much of a chance. He got it right over, and Alan Shear got all of it. And what a save by Will Augustine.
Oh, mark that one down, Jeff. It's with 3.5 to go.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful setup by Ian Lilly.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, that was very nice. And one thing Livonia Franklin has done tonight, they have not allowed Cadillac to get a lot of rebounds opportunities.
Yep, Augustine has done a good job of covering up. And Shear will put it in behind the net. Ian Lilly with two Patriots on him. Shear gets it out in front. Oh, and a good job by Jacob Cox. And then he clears the zone up to Dakota Keaton. Keaton up in the air, knocked down by Jacob Cox, Vikings. Here comes Jack Schmidtdale. Schmidtdale breaking down, but a great defensive play there by Jacob Cox.
Yeah, Schmidtdale's got good speed.
Yeah.
He really accelerates quick. He's got a long stride.
Now Van Vliet, number 26. Van Vliet over the line. He's got a little space, passes it, and it's deflected. A good save by Carter. Back to the point. Zatko into Van Vliet. Now Keaton and Carpenter go down. The puck is underneath a couple bodies there. Taking it out of the corner is Van Vliet, and then Zach Izzard clears the blue line. And
oh, we're going to get a call here? Yes, we are. We got a hook. That is going to put the Vikings on a power play here with just under 2.5 left.
We'll see if Coach Graham might call a timeout here, Jeff. We'll see. And he may want to keep the troops right on and not let the Patriots take a breather, but we'll see.
Yeah, but he's going to rest his guys up.
Yeah, so it's going to be a timeout by Coach Dan Phelps, right?
All right.
I think that's who they pointed to.
Okay.
So we can get our sponsors in here too, real quick. Did we already got our player profile?
Yep, we got our
So
player
we
profile.
sponsors.
We got our crew in, so we got to get our sponsors. We've got Napa Auto Parts, Pizza Plus, and we've got Cadillac Tire, and I'm sure they are busy this time of year with the snow starting to fall on a regular basis. So we want to thank our sponsors for helping you bring this sports presentation to our viewers tonight. If you'd like to be a sponsor for Winter High School sports, please contact our sales team at 231-577-1844 or email at sales@mynews26.com. And we also want to let the viewers know here that DVDs are available at cctv-cadillac.org and mynews26.com. You can order a single game or a box set of the season. You get a good deal on the box set. DVD orders support the cost of equipment and pro supervision of students. And what a stocking stuffer those would make this time of year, Bill.
Yep, and graduation, birthday presents, you name it.
Absolutely. And, just to have, to be able to watch your son or your grandson or whatever it happens to be and have that DVD to be able to replay forever.
And can you imagine if they get an autographed box set by Jeff Castillo? That
would raise the.
Telling you what, that's just a thought.
You
Jeff.
could be onto something there, Bill.
I think so.
I don't know. I guess I'll have to keep a pen with me on hand, huh?
Yeah, we may get a lot of requests now. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
All right. The timeout is over, and the faceoff comes, and there's Shear with a one-time right off the point. He'll drop it back to Carpenter. Carpenter quickly over to Pendrick. Over to Carpenter. Carpenter has got Shear on that was Hayden Watkins. Shear is battling out front with Zatko.
Yeah, they're trying to create some traffic there.
In the middle, there's a backhander, and
Boy.
it just popped up high, and it threw the legs of Carpenter all the way down the ice. With 2 minutes to go in the game, it's 3-1, Livonia Franklin.
Yeah, Augustine has been stopping pretty much everything that he can see, so you got to try and get some traffic in front, get a rebound. Brian Geiger's goal tonight was from a rebound.
The Vikings near their own blue line get the pass up to Alan Shear. He'll come back to center ice. The Vikings, really good defense here as they're lining up right at that blue line, the Patriots. The puck goes to Jacob Cox. He's got Ryan Kerr open, but Kerr lost it, and the Vikings' Derek Tonello will take it. Vikings here with 1:26 to go in the game, trying to get a quick goal here so they can pull their goalie back to Pendrick. Pendrick gets it through, a nice pad save there by Will Augustine. He's been very strong.
Yeah. Now, do you pull the goalie and get 6-on-4, Bill?
It's a good question. I think it's a really good idea.
2 goals down, it's not a bad idea.
Nice move by Austin Pendrick, but good stick there by number 15. And pass over to Austin Pendrick. Carpenter drills one, and that's gloved off. And 24 seconds to go in the power play.
And just under 52 seconds to go here in the game. We will keep
out.
an eye on Carter Fosmore.
And Coach Graham, I believe, is going to call a timeout here. And there it is.
Okay, so he's going to give his crew a rest.
And
get a little strategy going.
And maybe he'll pull the goaltender at this point, Jeff. You never know.
Yeah, maybe not 1 goal down, but 2 goals down.
Yep, this is the time. If they can
play.
Control that face-off, we'll see if Fosmore is going to be moving over a little bit. But
yeah, because they had real good control down there for a good part of that power play.
Tell you what, Cadillac has just been in every game. I mean, that Big Rapids game, 5-0. Other than you take that one out of the mix, and they've been right in every game.
Yep, they have, and they don't quit. They keep battling. They've been behind often, which is not exactly what you want, but it does help you build a little character and
it does
know how to do it when you need to do it.
Exactly. Looking at the Big North this year, Jeff, there's Petoskey and Gaylord have not been they've been playing really well. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
West and TC Central have played really close games with Petoskey.
Yeah,
and
Petoskey
Gaylord.
took Central to overtime a couple weeks ago.
And I think Gaylord lost to West 2-1.
Okay.
So early on, but it's been pretty evenly played. Alpina's right there, So I think the Big North is going to be really
conference.
Wide open this year.
Yeah, it is. It's anybody's conference, really. I don't think there's a dominant team.
Nope.
Just like last year, kind of went back and forth a little bit and went down to the end. Just never know who was going to beat who. Okay, So here we go.
51.8 seconds to go. The Vikings have pulled the goaltender, so it's a 6-on-4. They'll wave the center, so Nick Anderson will come and take it for the Patriots. Vikings get it back to Alan Shear. Alan Shear over to Pendrick. Pendrick took the shot and it just went wide of the net on a deflection. Carpenter fanned on that one, and the Patriots are going to put it down the ice. It's going to bounce wide of the net. No icing because they're fighting off a penalty, coming back quickly. Carpenter, long pass up to Shear. Shear back to Pendrick. And it went past the stick, and that's going to hurt the Vikings right now. Empty net, shot, score. That's Trevor Van Vliet, and that's going to do it here as the Patriots are going to go up 4-1 as they score a shorthanded goal.
Well, got to take the chance.
Absolutely. That goal is scored with 22 seconds left in the game, and to make it a 4-1 score. And Jeff, I think I might head down on the ice to get ready for the interview with the goalie here. So I'll let
Bill.
you take over at this point.
All right, I will take it from here. So Livonia Franklin ends up with a empty netter to make it 4-1. And they are just trying to take it down. 8 seconds left. Not going to be an icing on this call. That is Jack Schmidtdeal trying to get it out. And that will do it. There goes the buzzer. So the Livonia Franklin Patriots have taken this evening game 4-1. A reminder that they are facing off tomorrow again against the Vikings at noon. We will not be televising that game. But they will be facing off again. So see if Cadillac can even this one up. So our announcer Bill Dooley is going to he's headed downstairs. He is getting set up. He's going to get an interview with our winning goalie. That would be Will Augustine. He had a tremendous night tonight. Made a lot of saves. Cadillac actually outshot Livonia Franklin tonight. I did not get a tally on the shots in the third period, but I know that Cadillac was out shooting them through 2 periods at 22-14. So very good hockey game tonight. Well played, well disciplined. Both teams were coached very well, and good solid action going back and forth. This game could have gone either way. Livonia Franklin was able to put the puck in the net, and the Vikings, even though they had good amounts of pressure and moments where they had some good scoring opportunities, they just weren't able to get the puck in the net. So Will Augustine, goalie for Livonia Franklin, just did an outstanding job tonight. All right, so as the handshakes are finishing up here through the coaches and the refs and the players, we are going to momentarily get you down to ice level and with Mr. Bill Dooley, and he is going to end up interviewing the winning goalie, Will Augustine. You are watching 26 Sports and CCTV high school hockey action at the Wex in Cadillac.